May I come in, sir?
Yeah, that's for sure. Come over.
Sir, may I sit, please?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Thank you,
Take
sir.
your seat. You're mostly welcome. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, also.
Thank you. As you mentioned earlier, you are Mushfiqur Rahman Rafsi.
Yes, sir.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
That's for sure. Okay, fine. First of all, I would love to congratulate you just for you are being selected by us for our first speaking test. As you know, this is the first speaking test of Imperial Majestic Spoken Class, and I would love to ask you something in details about yourself. Are you fully okay with that?
Yes, sir, of course.
Okay, would you mind if I'm gonna ask you something in details about yourself and your family and hobbies?
No, sir, of course not.
Don't you have any problem?
No, sir.
That means we can start now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's for sure. First of all, I'm gonna ask you something in details. It's common for all and to all. I think as an employer, I would love to always hear something about my employee, upcoming employee. Who is he? I just want to know about him. So represent yourself just right before me, who you are.
As you know that my name is Mushfiqur Rahman Rafse, and I'm going to describe myself as a student here. And my school name is Imperial Adolescent College, and I read in class 9 from science department and from that particular school. And I'm not married yet, but I have a family. They are my father, my mother, my brother, and me. My father is a co-worker in Saudi Arabia, and my mother is a home worker. And my brother is in college also. He's a student like me. So if you want to know anything details about them, I can continue.
Okay, fine. That's good about you and pretty much good response from you about your family and all. In specific, if I'm gonna ask you about where do you live, basically,
Basically, I live in Dhaka at Saddam Market.
where is your hometown?
My hometown is in Kumilla.
Chameleon people.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's nice. Tell me something about the famous things of Kumilla.
The famous thing about Kumilla is that the people of Kumilla are very famous in nowadays. Like people are all talking about that you are from Kumilla, are you from Kumilla? Because their language is so much rude, you can say, their language. So if they use their language, everyone will know that they are Kumillian.
That's a funny thing. I think my in-laws' house is also in Kumilla, and that's why I would love to go there again and again. But you didn't mention about the Kumilla's Rosmalai. What about that? Did you forget about it?
No, sir, I didn't eat it because no, sir.
Have you ever tasted the Rosmalai of Kumilla?
No, sir.
You must have to try it. And right after that, you have to also invite us to have the taste of Rosmalai, inshallah.
Of course.
Okay, fine. Be specific. Now I'm gonna ask you something about your upcoming future plan and all. I think every man, just as like as you are a man, I'm a man, we have some specific goal and target for our upcoming future and career. I think as a man, you have something in details about your upcoming career. Is it okay that you have some specific goals?
Yes, sir, of course.
Do you want to say something about your upcoming target or aim in life? What do you want to be in future?
Yeah, I'm going to say that I'm planning to become a multimillionaire or a businessman, you can
Okay.
say.
Do you have a specific field where do you want to work?
Japan, but I think it's not possible now because there is no one related to me in Japan, but there is so many people in Saudi Arabia that are related to my blood group.
Yeah.
So if I go to Saudi Arabia, I think it will be much benefit for me.
Okay, fine. That means you want to be a multi-national businessman.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. What type of product do you want to purchase in terms of your business policy?
So I think it's none other than mobile phone.
Nothing but mobile. Why? Why you are choosing mobile over any other thing?
Because, sir, I think you also know the fact that mobile is the most famous thing in this world nowadays. Like 80% of the population have the mobile access, and in mobile access you can access the whole world into one signal. So you will have to get a new phone if you want anything other than computer or because mobile phone you can carry it. You
Okay,
can carry
fine.
it
Tell
now.
me something about that. In that case, there are lots of bad habits of mobile and disadvantage of mobile. As a businessman, what do you want to change in mobile phones so that all the people get access easily and it will be much more beneficial for them and for us also? What type of change do you want to make?
I want to make the mobile that changes that people nowadays are wasting their time on mobile
That's a pretty good thing.
other than taking advice from others or something like that. So I think I'm going to set a setup like a timer on the mobile phone that if you can only watch a movie or something like 2 or 3 half an hours a day, not more than that.
That means you must, you are going to restrict the timer
Yes, sir.
for them. Okay, fine. That's a good thing, I think. And hopefully, you will become a multimillionaire, I think, and you will be one of them in the next future, I think. Okay, fine. Now, I'm gonna ask you something about your pastime activities. Do you wanna say something about your pastime activities?
There is nothing interesting in my pastime activities. Sometimes I play games, but I think it's distracting me from my social connection and my study. So I'm trying to remove it as much as I can. So I'm trying to spend my time more on my family and my cousins.
That's a very good thing. You wanna be a social man.
Yes, sir.
In terms of becoming a social man, and that means keep practicing that kind of practice what you are doing now. But in terms of as a human being, if you want to grow up or if you want to develop or improve your mental, physical and domain of knowledge, you just have to increase. In that sense, you must have to take some extra activities, just like traveling. Don't you like traveling?
Yes, sir. Of course, my hobby is traveling. You can say.
Yeah, that's the thing. I just want to hear something about that. Have you ever been to Cox's Bazar or Rangamati?
No, sir. I didn't go to Cox's Bazar, but I went to Rangamati.
Okay, don't you think that Cox's Bazar is one of the most aesthetic and splendid place for all the foreigners and our domestic people? But yet, you haven't gone there. Which is the reason?
So I didn't get the chance to go there.
Do you want to go there?
Yes, sir. Of course, with my family.
Family and all. You have mentioned earlier that you haven't married yet. That means after getting married, you want to go there with your wife. Is that so?
I don't think so. If I'm get married, I'm hoping to go to Japan.
That's the thing. As you are becoming a multimillionaire,
Sure.
so your sky is the limit for you. Okay, now I'm gonna make you something interesting. I wanna brush up your sessions, and I just wanna make these sessions much more interesting for you. I have a sparkle of magic for you that I'm gonna give you a topic. It's a random topic. Do you have any kind of problem if I am gonna give you a random topic to talk about within it for 1 or 2 minutes? Do you have any kind of problem?
No, sir. Of course not. Rather than I'm curious about it. With that, what is the topic?
That's a nice thing. You are a big challenger. I think I'm gonna ask you, and I'm gonna give you a topic. The topic is all about, as you know, we are social man. I'm gonna give you a social network insight. Just you have to keep talking about it. I'm gonna ask you and interrupt you in between your sessions. The topic is for you, Facebook. Do you wanna say something about Facebook?
Yes, sir. It's a social networking area that one can contact to others without the balance in their phone.
Right.
If you have Wi-Fi access or network access, you can call anything or anybody in anywhere in this world.
Right.
If you are in China and I'm in Bangladesh, just 1 second left to call each other. So you can also sell products in there. There is a page called page. So if you make a page of your own,
That's called a business page.
yes, sir.
That means
So if-
you wanna. I think you wanna say something that Facebook is a multi-dimensional thing.
Yes.
To have the access. So, as it is the multi-dimensional things, so we know that if you works a lot, that means you have a scope to have some loopholes also, lacking some loopholes. So, do you wanna say some loopholes of Facebook? What is the disadvantage of Facebook?
The disadvantages of Facebook are that they also take taxes from you. They also
Yeah.
take the Facebook owner
The
is
privacy issue, I
Yeah, the
think.
privacy issue. Yes, because it's owner of is the Facebook owner is Mark Zuckerberg,
Yeah.
and I think he knows that what you are typing or what you are selling. So,
So
it's a
we
privacy
must
matter.
have to keep privacy also. So we must have to be aware of while we are texting to our friends or family. So that's the thing I think. Do you want to say some advantages of Facebook so that we can take advantage of it?
Of course, there is a lot of advantage in
Just like
there is a selling thing I told you just now, and the contact thing, and another is that you can also watch the whole news about your country or in the world.
Right.
If something is happening in America, someone just post it and you can watch it in their channel
Instantly.
or page.
that's a good thing and good response from you. I'm really proud of you and for your sessions. And as an employer, I would love to consider you as my upcoming employee, as in I'm gonna tell you and talk you and inform you later about that whether you are fit enough or not. But it will be my pleasure to have someone like you. But as you know, this is the speaking test. We are going to have some speaking test sessions, and I would love to take the evaluation of these sessions from you. How about your experience about this first speaking test? Is this your first speaking test? Okay, fine. What type of experience are you feeling now?
The experience I got from here is like how a interview start and end up, because I got a fully experience that how a boss and an employer will talk in a
Do
conversation.
you think that it's going to hit your upcoming career?
Of course, sir. Whenever I go to an interview, I will just remember this, that I had a sir, and I and he was in a conversation of an interview.
Okay, I think you are much more fluent in English. Do you have any engagement with any other coaching center to make yourself much more fluent in English? Do you have any kind of engagement?
Yes, sir. It's a spoken class of my school that is called Imperial Majestic High School, and my trainer is Shoaib Hassan sir, and he is also the co-director of Shoaib's Academy.
That's a good thing. I think they are doing well for you. Okay, fine. That's all for today, and have a nice and great day. It was a nice session, man. Keep it up.
Thank
Allah
you, sir.
Hafiz. You're welcome. That's all for today. Have a great day. And I believe that we will meet up within a short period of time. অতি অল্প সময়ের মধ্যে আমাদের আবার সাক্ষাৎ হবে, and we will join in our offline and online class at Imperial Majestic Spoken English class. Thank you very much, and again, have a great day. Allah Hafiz.